Okay, few of you were last year. Thank you so much for coming back again. So I'm just going to give a little bit of an introduction and how and why we've actually done this. Now, last year I created a version of the national anthem where I had conducted a 100-piece Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, that is a 100-piece British orchestra, performing the Indian national anthem. Now, this was very important for me simply because I've always wanted to record the Indian national anthem with a symphony orchestra. Now, I've worked with symphony orchestras all over the world, and every time I see a symphony orchestra, the one thing that comes to my mind is unity and diversity. Simply because a symphony orchestra has got various instruments. A symphony orchestra has got violins, which is a soft instrument. It's got a timpani, which is a loud instrument. It has got a harp, which is a soft instrument, a bassoon, which is a loud instrument. Now, every instrument has got its own unique identity. And every instrument is not trying to be another instrument. A violin is not trying to be a bassoon is not trying to be a harp is not trying to be a timpani. Every instrument is maintaining their own unique identity. They're not trying to take away somebody else's identity. But at the same time, when the entire orchestra comes together, the orchestra plays beautifully in harmony together and they sound beautiful as one. And that is basically philosophically what India is all about. People from different cultures, from diverse cultures, diverse languages, different culinary tastes, This was going to be the penultimate version of the national anthem because I've created many versions even before that. I thought this is going to be my biggest version and my best version of the national anthem. And I thought I'm not going to create more versions after this because I'm not going to be able to better this. But then after listening to that version of the national anthem for many months, and I'm still very proud of it, I felt that I have gotten, philosophically, I've gotten what India stands for in that particular anthem, but not sonically. I felt that the sound also had to be very Indian in nature. So that is when I decided that let's get the best and the most renowned, the most critically acclaimed, and the legendary classical musicians to actually perform the Indian national anthem on top of the British orchestra. So what we did is that I pursued all of these amazing classical musicians. I got in touch with Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia. He agreed. I mean, it's amazing just to be in the same room with him, in his presence. It was absolutely amazing. Then got Rakesh Chaurasia, who just won 2 Grammy Awards this year. Then we got Rahul Sharma, virtuoso santur player. We got Aman.
Opportunity to our 40,000 children at Keys, and we have also made Guinness Book of World Record. It is the 5th time for Keys to get this Guinness Book of World Record. So definitely, I hope it will be very good on the day, that is the 14th August at 5 p.m. when we will release to the entire globe. So I once again express my thanks to all the great personalities associated and also other persons, those who are associated with Ricky Cage. And I am myself very much happy that our Keys children, Keys has made many things great for entire India, many awards, many accolades. And particularly it is the biggest in the world that 40,000 children in one place, as rightly has told, fully free, fully residential, 65% of them are girls. So once again I wish this entire Ricky Gage program a grand success and will be definitely accepted by one and all after 14th August at 5 p.m. Thank you very much.
Three-time Grammy winning artist. Like, I think it's a proud moment for us. I think we are the #1 sports company, but we keep artist front and center. This is something that he has made, the national anthem, in his unique perspective, using some of the biggest living legends of Indian classical music industry, and the 14,000 little kids that has come courtesy Dr. Samantha. I think thank you for that. You are doing incredible stuff for the state and the people and the kids. And we take cognizance of the fact music is actually, it ensures that it brings people together. And there's a powerful testament to the power of music. And this particular creative output that Ricky Cage has made will ensure it pays homage to the spirit and diversity of our country, Bharat. This particular unit is going to go live 5 o'clock on 14th of August. And I urge all of you to share, like, and spread this unique power of love. Thank you.
Our own works, activities, kid, kids, myself, for the last so many years. He has already told he visits our place several times. So he has become a family member. And we all know, we all are great fan of Ricky Cage, the 3-time Grammy awardee, great celebrity, music composer, everything. So our children are very much enthusiastic and interested to participate in this program under his leadership. So that has happened. As he has already told, we have been 40,000 children. Really, they
in the music industry for the last 20, my professional career in the music industry for the last 25 years now, that people who are legends and people who are extremely good at what they do not have an ego problem, you know. Because people say that how is it dealing with this artist, how is it dealing with that artist. So the thing is that none of these people had even the slightest hint of an ego problem or whatever. But anyway, for me, it's always been that whenever I go into a studio, I try not, especially when it is an artist of their caliber, I try not to go very planned into a studio. I go with the basic framework of what I want to achieve right at the end of it. And then what I do is that I let the musician perform and record in their own style, so that they take the they take the composition and they take the music to a whole new level, a level which I myself in my primitive brain cannot imagine. And that's exactly what happened over here when Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia came in and he started playing the flute. There was no possible direction that I could give him because he had already exceeded my expectations of what this recording was going to sound like, and I already had very high expectations with him. It's the same with Rahul Sharma. When Rahul walked in, it's the first time I ever met him, first time I recorded with him, and same thing, he just set up his santoor, we set up the microphones, he started recording, and the first few notes itself I realized that wow, this is magic, you know, this is pure magic. And you know, and the more direction I give to these artists, with every direction I give these artists, the worse the track will become, you know. So that is how it is, you know, like, so basically I should just keep my mouth shut and let them do whatever they are doing and let me just capture everything. So my purpose is just to capture everything that they're doing and then later on post-produce it. That is what my job was to do with this thing. Very enthusiastic. So there was absolutely no problem. The problem was the planning, the logistics, setting up that stage, because if you saw that image, we had like a cross-shaped stage. So because there were 14,000 of them. So how do I stay as close to as many of the kids at the same time as possible? So the way to do it was to build a stage which was in the shape of a cross, so I could walk, like, you know, in between the kids, and like, you know, and I could give them instruction, and you know, and I could be as close to them as possible. So that was one thing. Second thing is that it was raining on the day. So that was like in the national anthem video, and I'm going to play it back again. You'll notice that there were some raindrops in the video simply because it was raining on the day. But the kids, they were extremely enthusiastic and they just braved it through the rain and they recorded the national anthem. And the thing about recording the national anthem is that you cannot sit down in a relaxed manner and, you know, and sing it and record. Every time you're recording the national anthem, you have to be standing up straight, at attention. So if it was any other song, we could have just got the kids to sit down in a relaxed way and, like, you know, and sing it. But in this case, that was not the case. And the kids also did not want to be relaxed. They wanted to be standing at attention and as steadfast as possible. And it's a testimony to the education that is available in KISS, you know, in Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences. The education is such high quality that